This be the Beaver, part 4. 4. 4. I think it's 4. This Beaver's taking longer than I thought, guys. Silly Beaver. Silly Beaver. But there we go. Look, Beaver's got hands. Yep, nope. I thought I was recording it last night, and guess what? Camera wasn't on. Or turned off. I don't know, for some reason it does that once in a while. It'll turn off. And I can't see my little thing on there. Yep, okay, we're recording. So, sorry about that. But we still have the bottom feet to carve. Yay! So, before we do that, you see them little eyeballs? I can show you guys how to make a little tool to make your eyes round. And it's pretty easy. All you need is an old set of drill bits. Or a set of drill bits. If I can find my drill bits. How many times have I said drill bits? Drill bits, drill bits, drill bits. Okay. What I did is I took a drill the size that I wanted for my eyes. Okay. No, I did not drill it. Boop. This is what I did. I hope you guys can see that. I can't see it, but maybe you can. This is the only bad thing about using a phone. I really need a camera to do this. Okay, so what I did is I took this round diamond bit. It came from Harbor Freight. I think it was like $7 for 20 of them. And they're different shapes and whatnot. But I used a round one and take the dremel. And all I did was put it in the center. You just need to take it slow. You don't want to do what I just did, run over the top. Don't want to run over the top. This is easier when the Dremel's at a higher speed. So, all I did was dimple it in the back and brought it down to this edge was sharp. It's sharp. So, and then I put it in my cordless drill where I wanted the eyes. First I took my pencil and I ran around the edge of the pencil like this, getting that carbon or graphite, whatever it is, off the pencil onto the drill bit. Okay, we got a little piece of scrap wood here. Then you can take it and look at that. You got the beginning of an eye. And then if you put it in a cordless drill or a corded drill or whatever, this is basswood too. Or you could just do it by hand. Or if you got one of those little hand chucks, you can push it in and make your eye. Now because this is cupped in there, the deeper you go, the rounder the eyeball gets. Okay, that's how I put the eyes in the Beaver. To make them round. It's almost impossible to carve eyes that round. I'm not saying it is impossible. It's just my opinion that for me, it's pretty impossible to carve a completely round eye. Now you can use this for your Beaver, you can use it for your snowman, or you can use it for whatever. And if you wanted to, you can move up in sizes of drill bits. Drill bits are made out of high-speed steel. Okay, most of them are. If you get the cheap ones at Harbor Freight, they're easier to do. They're a lower grade high-speed steel. These happen to be a very high-grade drill bit. So it took me a little bit to get that ground in there. Okay, but you can do this to all drill bits. You can go ahead and get your diamond burr out and carve your little cup in there. So the bigger the caricature or creature or whatever it is you're building, you want round eyes, you can use a drill bit. Harbor Freight also sells, they're called hole punches. It's a punch that has a hole that goes all the way through. It's for like punching out gaskets or whatever to make holes. Some people use them for craft work, for punching through leather. They're pretty inexpensive too. Get a set of those. The only thing they won't give you is that cup. They won't give you that round eyeball effect when you're done. But they will give you a good eye, especially for the bigger eyes that you want to carve. Those hole punches down there at Harbor Freight are reasonable. I can't quote you a price. I haven't bought them in years, but I've got a set of them. But they're out in the other shop, and I was in here last night where it was nice and warm, you know, had the fire going. So I just grabbed a drill bit and made an eye punch, or eye cutter, whatever you want to call it. Works really well, and it's not hard to make. I mean, if you guys have got drill bits and one of these diamond burrs, or even a round carbide burr, remember, it's got to be equal to as hard of the steel that you're cutting. If you try doing this with one of those wood burrs you get from Dremel, it will destroy it. They are not meant for cutting steel. They are meant for cutting wood. So anything you've got that's meant for cutting wood, do not try using it on a drill bit, because the drill bit will destroy it. There's your disclaimer. Only use tools that are designed for cutting steel. Diamonds, designed for cutting steel. Carbide, designed for cutting steel. And a lot of your round ball cutters that are carbide, that come with those little kits that these kits here, matter of fact, you can get these with different size cutters in them. They're 1/8 inch shank. Get them from Amazon. I think they're 20 bucks. These happen to be for cutting steel. I have some that are they're like this one here is for cutting aluminum. It has a lot of teeth. Usually what you'll see for steel cutters is they'll be cross-hatched, which means they're like this. See, they got the spiral flutes, but they also got that cross-hatching in them for removing steel. I like using the aluminum ones for wood, because even on the package it says they're good for wood, aluminum, plastic. Not so much for plastic. I've tried it. They plug up. But there again, I was using a heavy hand like our buddy Jordy, you know, right through the plastic. I think I was making a surround for the dashboard of my truck for the stereo. I got one of them big Kenwood things with a backup camera, because I move a lot of trailers around. Get tired of jumping in and out of the truck to make sure you're on the trailer. So I bought I think I bought it from eBay, Kenwood stereo with a backup camera and navigation, because I get lost. Okay, so that is our portion of the top tip at Carving Rob. Just Carving Rob. That's our top tip for today. How to make round eyeballs in smaller caricatures, because it's hard to do with a knife. It's hard to do with a pointy Dremel. It's easy to do with a drill bit that you turned into an eye cutter. And I believe they sell them to basically what I just showed you without the flutes on it from the drill bit. So, shall we get to our beaver? Back to the beaver. Okay, what we're going to do with the beaver is he's almost done. Look at that little face. Hi, Rich. I'm coming to get you. Okay, so we're almost done with the beaver. We gotta flip his tail up a little bit in the back, and we're gonna cut his feet down, and we're gonna put these webby finger things in his feet. So that's what our plan is to do next on the beaver. Now, we're gonna have to turn on that noisy vacuum cleaner again. So let's get after it, shall we? Okay guys, we're going to change out our bit. We're going to go to the cut saw extreme. Actually, I think we're going to go to the flame bit, but it's a saber tooth.